I'm going to drink away my son's college fund. I somehow ended up with a genius of a son. I always joked that I wanted a paternity test since he was too smart to be mine. Maybe that's why my wife, his mom, left when he was 12. She remarried a couple years later, then I did too. All was good as long as I could focus on my son. I set up a government-backed college fund for him, but I told him that he didn't need to use it if he didn't want to. One time, he asked what I'd do if he didn't use the money. I shrugged and said I'd go to Europe and drink it away. I heard about these monks who sold beer to keep their monastery going and wanted to try some. A few months ago, he got accepted into McGill University, but a few weeks later, a drunk driver made sure he'd never get there. I didn't think about the money again until my ex came to me after the funeral. She knew about the fund and asked that her new stepson could have the money instead. I thought about it for a moment, then said no. I told her there were a few bottles of beer with my name on them in some European monastery, and I'd promised our son I'd go drink them dry. My ex chewed me out for wasting the money and said my son would want his stepbrother to have it. I know my son wouldn't have cared, and I already had a promise to keep. I ignored her and booked that trip to Europe. Turns out the monk beer is great. I just wish my son